I remember wrestling with the Lord one day saying, Lord, look, if you want me to go back into finance, I will. But if it could be kingdom enhancing, that would be great. I thought it was good to put conditions on God, see if he does that. But I said, look, I said, I'm not smart.
I'll give an extra 1% of my tithe if you'll do this for me, right?
I said, look, I'm not smart enough to figure this out. I said, but you're going to have to open the doors. And literally like 2 or 3 days later, I get a phone call from an organization that I had not applied to. Someone in our area, in our network, had passed my resume on. He said, hey, had your resume for a few months. We've been praying through it. We think you may be what we're looking for. And so I ended up working with a Baptist foundation out here in California. I didn't even know what the heck a Baptist foundation was, but jumped in, learned a lot, and did a lot of institutional asset management for them. Served as chief investment officer for several years. Had a wonderful time. Great organization. Managing assets for churches and faithful individuals through charitable giving and charitable trusts and all that sort of stuff. So just some great families and great churches doing great work. So it was a ton of fun. That gave me a lot of experience in the redemptive investing space as well, and as sort of the faith-driven investing space too, to be able to say, okay, how do we build these portfolios that are God-honoring, that make some money, that that perform really well, but how do we also do it in a way that honors the Lord when we deploy capital? So that was really exciting.